we just got back from Walmart and Walgreens, and I have a small haul for you since somebody mentioned that they like seeing what we buy. And at the end of this video, I'll be sharing some of my Amazon haul for the kitchen redo. These were from Walgreens. They were buy one, get one free. We take these on a regular basis. Bella and I each got one of these. Deodorants. And that was everything that we got from Walgreens. And then we went over to Walmart and we got probiotic gummies and beetroot gummies, which is something that hubby and I both take. Cat treats. And unfortunately some human treats. Zero sugar Starburst drink mixes and Skittles, because I'm still not drinking soda. I bought this on clearance for Levi so that he could stay warm. I bought a Great Value duster kit and Whole Blends shampoo and conditioner, because I was out of shampoo and conditioner apparently. And daily clarifying shampoo, which I use in between days to pull out any product. Hubby bought beans, not my favorite. I bought some more glass cleaner to have it on hand because somebody keeps bringing mine upstairs. And I bought Trevor 2 of these small hot sauces. And they're having their back to school sales. I bought myself some pink sticky notes, some buttery home style potatoes, and yes, it's a sin. I live in potato country and I'm buying instant potatoes. And I bought LA Colors in a fingernail polish in a light pink, and Bella picked hers in a dark metallic blue. And trash bags for the kitchen. Hubby wanted hot dogs tonight, and I opted for fish sticks. And that is the entire haul, and I'll be back later with some cleaning. Bye-bye. Welcome back to my office, and here we are cleaning again. Because, yes, I spend a lot of time in here, and it gets to be a big mess. So I am going to get this all cleaned up. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you wait till the end of this video, there is an Amazon haul that has some of my kitchen things that are starting to now arrive. By Friday, it should be all here. And I have some other news. I made a Temu order tonight. I am addicted to Temu. I don't even know how to stop myself anymore. It's getting awful. But anyway, I have a small bathroom redo coming too, and it's also on a budget, as you might guess, because it came from Temu. I think in total on the bathroom, I spent maybe $30, and that stuff's going to take a good bit of time to come because it's coming from overseas. So anyway, we are going to get this office straightened up and cleaned back up. This box that is now behind me has been sitting in my office since, I'm gonna say, close to 3 weeks ago. I bought my new curved monitor, which has been much easier on my eyes than my other more jittery monitor that I have, and since I'm doing so much editing, it makes it much better. I gave my other monitor to Miss Bella, who needed a bigger monitor anyway. So it was win-win for everybody. Well, let me see. Today I went out to the garden. Everything is growing good. And I got on here and found a comment because I'm having some issues with bugs eating my radishes for sure. And someone mentioned 7 powder. So I jumped right on Walmart, and I have some coming tomorrow. So I will be going out to the garden tomorrow, and I'm sure that I will probably take you with me, and I am going to treat the garden for whatever it is eating at my plants. because stuff does seem to be coming up fairly quickly. It looks like I'm going to be getting quite a bit of lettuce. And I have tomatoes coming up, but I don't know that they're going to be able to produce tomatoes unless they're small tomatoes. I think they were cherry tomatoes, so there may be some time left before it gets cold here. I'm not sure. But time will tell, and lesson learned. Let's just throw everything in the ground sooner than later. Although our frost up here lasted for quite some time, so it may have been a plus that I didn't throw anything in too soon. The potato plants are about 9 inches tall now, so they are growing rapidly. I don't know about fertilizer for the garden, but if you guys have any ideas, I don't have any animals like bunnies or anything like that to use for fertilizer. If there's something good that I can add to the garden that I can buy from the store, let me know. I did crush up some eggshells. People say that that's good. People say that spent coffee is good, but I don't want to put that in there if it's going to cause problems either. I know it did help my roses, but now my rose is starting to look like it's suffering again, so I am going to end up planting that rose bush outside. Now that I have some kind of pest control, it may be better for the plants to be out, for my rose to be outside. I don't know. But anyway, I have clothes coming from Temu. I have orders that I made with my own money. And I have an order coming that Temu is giving me clothes to review for all of you so that you guys can see what I got and what I think of the quality and so forth and so on. And I'm going to tell you in this particular video that when you order from Temu, I would always use a card that is kind of a secondary card because I wouldn't use anything directly linked to my own bank. Just my 2 cents. I've never had any problems, but you never know when a problem could arise. And it's better some stuff like that not be linked to your card. While I was recording, I paid no attention to the fact that I had caught poor Greg without his shirt on, so I decided that that would get blurred out instead of cutting the video in super close. But whatever works, right? Someone had asked me if I got my living room done with the painting, and the answer to that is not yet. I am waiting to get somebody to pull down the TV for me. It's on wall mount, and I do not know how to get it off. My son does, so I'm going to ask him to do that at some point when he's not busy doing other things. There's been a lot of lawn care going on. It's summertime, so I'll wait till he's not busy. I'm patient and can wait. And the TV stand would need to be pulled out. So that will get done here soon. And then I am going to do the kitchen. And I do think that while I'm waiting for the stuff for the bathroom, I will have time to pull down the belts and to paint my office. The kitchen, as I mentioned, is going to be painted. I need to get up a couple of swatches that I can show you guys. I was going to do a short, but I think it's better that I do a post that you can vote on. That way I'll get more responses. I have my light gray that I'm doing or supposed to be doing throughout the downstairs. And I also have a very light pink color that was going to go in my room until I decided to just keep going with the turquoise blue color that's already up there. And I'm not changing it. I may have to get it color matched at some point, but I'm not changing the color in the room. It was just painted not all that terribly long ago, and I really do not feel like moving stuff in the bedroom to change it. My office, I will be glad to get painted and to get rid of the brown paneling, which looks horrible in videos and makes the rooms look darker and smaller. And let me just say, I will be glad when all the painting is done, because I do not like painting. Hopefully I can bribe my son to help me a little bit with some of it, but the paneling is terrible because it's very hard to use a roller over it, because this paneling is an older paneling and it has very weird deep grooves in it. If I had my way, I would pull it all down and re-drywall, but I don't want the expense of that, so it's just going to get painted over. If you notice, Greg has a couple more Native American statues. My son Tyler was out yard sailing and came across these two for $15 for the both of them and snapped them up for his dad, and I thought that was absolutely awesome. So now he's got a little collection of Native Americans going. Let me see. I'm cleaning with the Podsy cleaner that I have, the multi-surface cleaner. I just sprayed it onto a cloth, and I'm just wiping some of the surfaces down in here. I don't really see a need tonight to go over anything with furniture polish. I'm just really trying to get dust and grime up and so forth, so the Podsy multi-surface works just fine. For anyone that has a Target nearby, which I don't, my nearest Target's almost 300 miles away, do they still sell Podsy cleaner at Target, or is that something that's been discontinued? Mine came from Martin's, which is a store I mention a lot. It's a salvage and surplus store, and there had been a fire at one of the Targets, so they ended up with a bunch of stuff from Target, which is how I ended up with a bunch of stuff from Target, because I don't generally order from Target online. So if I have something from Target, you can probably count on the fact I've either been downstate, which don't happen hardly ever, or I've been to Martin's, which is most likely the answer to that. And for those of you that I'm sure glanced at my computer screen, I did not order those shoes. I did have a different pair of shoes selected, but ended up putting them back and opted to get the stuff from my bathroom instead, because in all honesty, I probably have more shoes than anybody in the house. So I opted to just put them back and wait till another time to order some shoes. But the shoes on my screen, I definitely did not order. They're just not me. I don't have anything against them. Just I personally wouldn't want to wear them. Just like I'm sure there's things I wear that personally a lot of other people wouldn't wear. So that's perfectly fine. But nope, I didn't order those shoes. I will admit to the fact, though, that I did, as I told you earlier, ordered more clothes. And I told hubby that when I go to my doctor's appointment tomorrow, which is in the big city of Presque Isle, that I need to stop into Walmart and grab a tote so that I can take some of my lesser worn clothes and put them in a tote under the bed. Yeah. Not that I need a defense, but in my defense. At the beginning, if you go back and watch my videos, I was wearing the same handful of clothes over and over and over again, and that's not very fun when you're in the public eye a lot. So it's been fun picking out clothes to wear and actually not having to wear the same things over and over again. And I seem to be really enjoying the aspect of getting to pick different things out. I look forward to getting dressed in the morning and getting to pick stuff out and deciding what I'm going to wear. Which some of you may notice that my shirts, I do buy them quite a bit on the bigger side, and that is because I have sensory issues and I do not like clothes that feel at all constricting. It drives me absolutely insane if I feel like something is too tight. So if you notice that I buy my shirts big, it's not because I'm foolish and don't know what size I am. It's because I do not like them sticking to me. I do not like to feel constricted, and it would overload me. It would absolutely cause me anxiety if I had to wear something that was tight for too long of a period of time, especially a shirt. And now I'm coming in with my broom. And I will tell you, when I first got this broom, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It just seemed like it was too soft, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't seem like it swept enough or correctly. But I've been using it here and there a lot more lately, and I'm going to tell you that this broom and this dustpan set is absolutely awesome. I'm glad that I bought it when I did, because now it is like, I think the last time I saw it was last night online, and it was, I'm gonna say it was $19, maybe anywhere between $12 and $19. And I wouldn't pay that much for it. I wouldn't exactly say that it's built great, but I will tell you, as far as like picking up pet hair and people hair and dust and everything else, and to pull it off the broom, this thing is basically magical. I absolutely love using this broom now. I don't generally like sweeping, but with this broom, it is so much easier. And I can't lose the dustpan. At least I hope I can't. And it's the perfect set. At least it is for me. I will tell you though, I got done with my Dyson cleaning all the filters and letting them dry, and it is still making that noise. And we were just going to go purchase a new vacuum, but I told my husband that as much as we paid for this vacuum, that I am going to use it until the day that it drops, because there's no point not to. I don't want to sell it to somebody and have them buy a piece of crap, so I'm just going to use it until it is absolutely done. But I do agree with the commenter that said that it was the motor in it going. It really, I believe, is. And there's my office all clean and tidy. Now let's move on to our Amazon haul. Okay, so my first Amazon box has arrived, and we are going to take a look. I did open it up earlier just to make sure that what was supposed to be in this box is in this box, and it is. This is not the complete order. They separated it into different boxes, so they'll be coming throughout the rest of the week. So let's take a look. First thing, a magnetic knife strip for my knives. It is silver, and you screw this onto the wall and it attaches magnetically, and then your knives also attach magnetically. This is for my Backsplash. See if I can get it opened. It's got a textured feel to it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is made to look like tile. It's a nice thick contact paper. There's that. I figured I would go fairly plain since the countertop was going to be the center of attention and fairly patterned. And I bought 2 of them. So I'm in the middle of doing dishes, but I have a quick question. I showed you the tile background that I'm going to use, the contact paper, and I am wondering where you would end that contact paper in my kitchen. Would you end it here? Or would you carry it off behind the stove? And if you did carry it off behind the stove, how high up would it go? All the way to the ceiling, behind the refrigerator, or would you just simply cut it off at the edge where the cabinet and countertop end? Because I'm not real sure on that, and I have a limited amount. And also, if you're going to do the backsplash, would that include over the curtain? There's a small section directly behind the curtain that above the curtain, I'm sorry, above the curtain, that would need to be done. So let me know what you think should be done as far as where this should all end, and if maybe I need to order more of it, or if you would just do the small area behind the sink and countertops. So let me know what you think. And last but not least in this box is my shelf liner paper, which is going to be very patterned, but that's going to be closed inside cabinets and stuff, and it plays off my teals and reds that are already in my kitchen. Oh, and I can't get this apart. This will be in the drawers. Let's see if I can make it. There you go. That pattern will be in the drawers. And so far, that is all that came in this box. I believe there is another box arriving tomorrow, and I'll show you what's in that box then. Thank you so much for watching, and happy cleaning. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned to watch a few older family videos.